I took a flight recently, and honestly speaking, I was pretty okay before boarding the flight. There were no pre flight jitters, especially after what happened recently. But I would be lying if I said that I was completely okay after boarding the flight or while taking off. Usually, if I am tired and if the flight is so late in the day or in the morning, my flight was at 3:30 a.m. I usually, even before takeoff, I doze off to sleep. I don't wait. I just buckle up, be ready, and sleep even before the safety instructions are announced, even before taxiing, even before the takeoff. But the other day, I couldn't sleep. I heard the safety instructions very carefully. Mostly we know what they're going to say, but it just gave me some extra peace of mind to know that I already know what they are telling me. I stared outside the window while taking off, and I couldn't help but think what the passengers on that flight would be thinking in those 32 seconds before the plane finally crashed. I was wondering if they knew the first instant, the first second that something is not right, or did they not know until the last 5 or 10 seconds that something is not right. I don't know. I was just thinking the head, the thoughts were just racing and thinking maybe this was a possibility, then thought maybe that was a possibility. In a recent post by Barkha Dutt, I read that it took about 32 seconds from starting to take off to finally crashing. I'll be honest, subconsciously I was actually counting, and I heaved a sigh of relief at about 45 to 50 count later, thinking कि चलो अब उड़ान हो चुकी है, we are finally in the skies safely. This flight was definitely different, definitely not like any other usual flight we all take. I'm sure we all are very casual about it every time. But this was definitely not panic. This was more like alertness, more awareness about what's going on in the mind and heart. And there was slight fear and a lot of faith. So I gave faith and fear to sit together in those moments when we were taking off. There was slight, very, very slight turbulence. And trust me, I have seen severe turbulences while traveling between US and India in that, in those 16, 17, 18 long flights. Of course, there have been chances, there have been moments when there was more than slight turbulence in the air, but I was quite okay during those times. But here, day before yesterday, even at the slightest turbulence, my heart just skipped a beat. So, faith over fear.